down. Oh, no! Getting the quick elimination behind the box. He's pushing up. He's trying to get shots on, missing those shots. Person comes out of the office. Here we go.
Back and forth. Those stairs.
Oh, wow. Shots up. Yeah, Papa goes down. Oh, he's back up. He's done again. He's done. Oh, he's out.
Welcome, everyone, to Amateur Hour Commentary. We are in, what? This is a second game? Second game for
already
Browns couples tournament? Man,
it's happening so quick, dude. It's happening so quick. Actually, nobody wanted to broadcast live yesterday except for Timberwolf, which was your squad and Timber. So our very own AHC guys. Oh man, how'd that turn out, bro?
It was a heartbreaker, man. It was a heartbreaker. Hey, you know when I joke around and say, maybe I'll come out of retirement? I wasn't kidding. Like, retirement's a bitch. My skills plummeted, but we had fun. We went up against RC and Buffy, and they were really good sports. And in the end, it was a matter of like being in the lobby, joking around, having fun, and that's what we did. We got slapped, and we got slapped hard. But hey, they're good players. They're good sports. It was a good time, and hopefully these two teams experience that tonight too.
Yeah, man, it's fun. It's free, and I mean, the worst that's going to happen is if you lose, you're out. So that's it. So no more worries on Wolf's side. Now he can fully devote himself to casting and producing for AHC. So now we can actually broadcast some shows. I don't know if everybody else saw, but I casted up, or I've just posted in Discord and on the Amateur Hour Commentary Facebook page, just our schedule for the next few days. It looks like every single night, 9 p.m. Eastern, we have a fight starting tonight all the way up to Saturday night. So that's 4 nights in a row. We're going to try to cover as much as we can. It's on the schedule. It's in the books. It's going to be fun, man. Lots and lots of Firewall.
Yeah, for sure. And the arrangement of this tournament was interesting. Like, even for seasoned players, it's not it's going to be a challenge. Just the layout is going to be a challenge. We practiced before going in, just to get accustomed to what it would feel like. It's awkward. Like, even if you're running lasers on that Z1, still going iron sights, it's intimidating. So good job, Brown, setting that one up.
Yeah, it is an interesting tournament so far. I mean, the basics that we've learned on this is that there's no jammers and no self revives, right? So that's the basic of the basic. There's also there's no revive pistols. Or I'm sorry, there are revive pistols and lasers are okay. That's another thing. Even I'm saying it wrong. And I'm having to still look at the rules every once in a while. But it seems like the first map and the 6th map, anything goes. So you really get to play the way that you would want to play. There's still no jammers and there's still no self revive, but you can bring whatever else that you want to. So first map and the 6th map. After that, man, it really changes up. The map selections change. The guns that you can choose change. The lethals, you don't get to do that. So, man, it really levels the playing field after that first map. You can take a lot of, I don't know, you can just take a little bit more gutsy chances, and you can study these maps out, man. I mean, these are great maps. So, I don't know. What do you think?
I think it was having experienced it and run through it. It's a little weird not being able to throw any lethals, Like, everybody's so accustomed to doing that. So most of the time we actually ran C4. I'm sure many of you saw that. Like, we ran C4, they ran C4. And there were a couple of times we were just, we forgot what our loadouts were. I think there was one time that Timber and I, we were bringing door blockers, and I forgot I had even loaded that one up. It's just like, wait, hold on. Well, it's too late to do anything with this now. So, it's weird because you're deviating from your traditional loadouts, and adjusting to that is not easy. You could be a great shot, but you get your muscles get this muscle memory going, and when you lose it, or when you can't just kind of vibe with it, it throws you off. But
yeah, absolutely, man. So Brown Pit really did put this thing together very, very well. I'm super excited about it tonight. Tonight we've got your squad. Who do you got? Rat Tail Farmers.
Rat Tail Farmers.
Yeah. There you go. And I have Up in Smoke. It's going to be really. Yellow Ranger reached out to us on this one. If you guys are interested, all of us are in the Brown Pit Discord for this. There is a section there, matches for AHC. In there, you'll see already a lot of activity in there, and we are going to try to cover as much as we possibly can. That does not mean that if you get inside and you type your name in the list that you'll get us to cover. Sometimes our schedules just don't match up. There's one in there in particular. It's going to be at 11 p.m. Eastern. That's super, super late. Just don't know if we can do that one, man. Probably not. But these 9 p.m. is pretty sweet, man. We really like that time, apparently. 4 shows in the row. Yeah, so it's going to be good. If you're interested in amateur hour commentary covering for your team and you want this type of e-sport commentary going on and we give you a lot of coverage, go to that matches for AHC in the Discord and put your team name in there. Tell us a good time, pick a good date.
Yeah, time is crucial. I hate to be so rigid about it, but
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm going to bed right after this. I'm so beat. But I'm going to be posting, guys. I want everybody in chat. First of all, welcome everyone who is tuning in. It's been a great season in the NAFWL. Now that that's concluded and we have this wonderful twos tournament going on and y'all are still showing up. I hope you're just as excited for this as we are. So some shout outs here to Camping Carl, Brewster, Nasty Canast. I haven't seen Nasty Canast in a while. How you been, man? Brown Pit's in here. Titch is in the background. He's doing our production tonight. We got Yellow Ranger, who's up and playing for Rat Tail Farmers. Yeah. And Love Your Dark Side. What's going on? So thank you guys for being here, guys and gals. Rogues, how's it going? How do you fit both biceps in the camera?
Zoom out.
It's a wide shot.
Yeah.
Theater mode. So yeah.
Camera tricks, Rogues.
So please do keep in mind that I will be posting some polls in chat. So be attentive to that. I can assume that this is I'll listen in real quick.
Yeah, this is going to be a test. Our first map will always start on Newsroom. That is always going to be the first map on the tournament.
Yeah, so based on this layout, the fact that you bring that up, what do you think of all these map arrangements? Which map or round, I should say, do you think is going to be the most challenging? What do you think is the most challenging? Because you got the shotguns onlys, you got the HCU only, you got the Z1. Like, which one do you think is the most challenging of all these?
I mean, honest to God, probably Gauntlet. That's going to be map number 5. It's crossbows only. Not only, I mean, with whatever gun that you have, at least you can point, you can shoot, and it goes straight. I mean, you've got that. But with crossbows, man, you've really gotta hook it. Yeah, you gotta angle it out. It doesn't go straight. Yeah, man. So I mean, there's no handguns, there's no lethals on that map, there's no throwing knives on that map. You get a revive pistol and you get a laser, so that's great. And then a crossbow. So me personally, I think that's probably the most challenging out of all of them. Now, I'll bet that there's a bunch of squads out there that they do, man. They just like play around with the crossbows. I bet they're masterful at it. It's just, I mean, God forgive me, Firewall gods, but I just really do not like the crossbow very much. It's fun, but man, it takes too long to reload, and I'm an antsy guy. I'll start screaming and stuff. So yeah. I don't know. So it does look like they finished up on the warm-up. Obviously no points there, but we'll see if they go into Newsroom, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I would say that the most difficult one for me in particular was the shotgun round, simply because, one, it's at black site. The black site isn't really set up for shotguns. Like if you're on defense, you're ultimately led to almost stay there or find a traditional pinch point where the team's going to go through and try to blitz to your side of the map and try to play the waiting game. But it's just, I think that's what's the most challenging, is it's such a big map. There's so many potential locations for long shot fights but you're running with shotguns, so you have to get in close. And the worst part is I don't ever run shotguns. Like, I never run shotguns. So for me, I'm already unseasoned, but then you add the shotguns on top of it, and it's no go for me.
Man, not even in shoot house.
Not even in shoot house, man. I run HZU in shoot house, or I might run the manta ray or something. And by the way,
it would change you, dude. It would change you. You got to try it. It would change you.
You know what would change me? If I actually played the game more. That would change me. That is the antidote right there. I think that one's in particular very challenging.
Yeah, the tournaments that keep coming, and this is a big one, man. I mean, 52 squads signed up, and week number 1, 26 of them are going to go away. So this is a very quick elimination, but it's brutal, man. And not only that, but then they throw you off with this unorthodox like setup. It is extremely challenging and very fun to watch for sure. And I'm glad I didn't sign up. I'm just better at doing this, dude. Nobody wants to hear me scream. I even got to play with Briggs the other day, and Briggs got to hear me scream a few times. He did not hang around much longer after that. Big shout out to Blair, man. That's my boy Blair from the team Integrity over in Australia. This is my buddy. I'm glad he's here, and it must be awfully late where you're at, man. Or early. I think he's 13 and a half hours difference from us, but something like that. Integrity got this. That's what he says.
Loaded in.
Wrong kid died.
And it's the Reptiles on defense. By the way, if you guys have noticed, there's a new look. I hope you guys enjoy it. Titch worked really hard on it.
Wait. Oh, no mementos. I'm gonna fucking lock the door in the back, so.
All right, just so everybody knows, here on Newsroom, anything goes, except no jammers, no self-revive.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Watch out for those grenades.
And this one's
so popular, already getting invites from other players in the game.
What you doing?
Well, they see her playing.
Yeah, man.
They got to get in on that action.
Okay.
They're upstairs, I think. Go around the computer.
Whoa, no mementos.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I'm fucking concussion. No!
Popsicle setting off a couple concussions. She slowed down at the moment.
Oh, one gets dropped.
Wow, that was quick.
She's getting prepared for a retreat. And she gets blasted in the doorway at the hands of Ranger.
Nice work, buddy.
And there it is. Rat Tail.
Rat Tail Farmers getting the first point. Yeah, come on.
I feel like we were attacking.
Getting win number 1. Oh, man.
Yeah. Now, it's very interesting. If everybody looks at the rules, I keep talking about the first and the 6th map, right? Because there's 6 maps on this game. But we happen to be tied at the 6th map. There is a 7th map. There's a tiebreaker match, which we would only play one more match on Hangar, and that's where we would finish that up. So we'll see if that happens later on tonight. Just now, you got Rat Tail Farmers who took that win. Each person from Rat Tail gets a kill. You got Ranger who got 1 kill. Forsaken getting a kill. No revives necessary. Over on my squad, you got Up in Smoke, and that's what happened. There was no kills or revives. Next round, we'll try.
Yeah, in old fashioned, they definitely went Up in Smoke. A couple of grenades going off right there in her face. You know, that I did notice, usually when you run Publix or you run a tourney match or whatever, it's a 4v4, as your teammates start dwindling in number, your anxiety starts to increase a little bit, right? For every teammate that goes down, it's like, oh my God, I'm the last one alive, right? This one is 0 to 100 like that. Your teammate goes down and you're shook. Maybe not for some of the more steel-headed veterans, but for a casual player like myself, it was like, as soon as Timber went down, the only thing I thought of was like survive, either run, hide, or I don't know, catch him off guard. But like your anxiety and your focus just gets tunneled and goes up, man. So Popsicle Pussy trying to do her best there to survive. She's hanging out at the door and she's trying to catch him by surprise. Gets that door open, but gets blasted before she gets a chance to do anything about it. But what else are you gonna do?
I mean, really tuck and run, like what you said. I mean, you can throw out your impacts, assuming that they're going to rush through the door, give up one, but back out while you're going at it. You know, it's a 2-on-1 at that point. You really need to get them to come around a corner one at a time, do the domino effect. But if you rush in there, you're being double fired one way or another. I think I would have retreated in that situation, because I think she was just forced into that. So, but adrenaline, it's first map, dude. And not only that, but let's be fair. I don't know if I didn't do scores or anything in the warm up, but you know, I mean, technically Up in Smoke took the warm up and they got a kill each in Prepper. Now that didn't count, you know, and so maybe they just, I don't know, maybe a little antsy from that, but feel a little bit, maybe a little bit confident from winning that last one. And maybe that's why she rushed in. But yeah, I think I would have backed off.
You're left with limited options, you know. There were many times that when Timber and I were playing, we would split up, which we knew inevitably was going to be our downfall. Like, you don't split up in a twos. Like, you got to stack up. But a couple of times we were confident where they were, and our timing was a little bit off. And we chalked that up to really not having played together as much lately, because he's been busy, I've been busy, you know, like we barely both have played in the past couple of months. So we chalk it up to that a little bit, but at the same time, like we felt like we had a decent strategy at that point. But ultimately, you got to stack up in twos, because if you try to go in one at a time, they're stacked up, you're dropped quick.
No,
it's a no-go. Sedator.
Oh, no. Okay, fuck it.
All right, we go back into newsroom, where you've got Up in Smoke, who's going to start off on the defense this time.
Fuck off. God, just no fucking way, man. Yeah, I told you this is anything goes. At the first map, it's like that, and after that, all right. And then after that, it's going to be different. Okay, so
Popsicle giving out the comms. Basically, it's on talking about the whole anything goes. So, very well aware of the rules. She's going to carry some mean stuff, I imagine.
This room has left an imprint on my memory.
Well, hold up.
This was a sad moment in my match.
In that room, right? So do you want to push from the left, not these double doors?
Yeah, I think it was containment when you guys got your point. You guys were pretty strong in containment.
So lucky.
Check this room out first.
Check it.
Popsicle with a friendly elevator music. Very nice. Thank you.
I'm gonna open this door.
I feel much more relaxed now.
You ready?
I almost wanted to yell out for a second, like, "Oh my God, the laptop's not jammed!" But of course it's not, because there's no jammers and there's no self-revives.
You see, it's that muscle memory. It's like you just it's reactive memory, man.
So bad.
Door blocker.
I'm watching behind us.
All right, rat tail farmers are coming up on the room. They notice the door blocker. This is their attempt to try to funnel the rat tails into the doorway that they want.
All right, so there's a door blocker there. Do you want to go in from the double doors?
Oh, I just feel like we don't.
They can have C4.
You watch my right there.
Yep.
And watch. Yeah, be ready to turn on this if they try to pop it on.
Yep. They blew the C4. They put the C4 on that door right now.
Popsicle backing off after hearing the door blocker being unjammed. Okay. See how this plays out.
Let's approach from the other side. Go through. Do you know what I mean? From the other room. They already blew C4, so one of the doors.
Might be an error in strategy by Sedator.
Behind us, door is open.
Yeah, unfortunately, they had. It seems like a C4 that was a nice little trick play there, but it did not work. Both members of Rat Tail setting off the motion sensor, but
just missing the flash.
There's a motion
Hard
sensor
right,
there.
hard right. crouch. Alright, I'm gonna try and get to the right of this door. Yeah.
Shots fired. Sedator goes down. Ranger
One's right there.
getting credit for that one. Popsicle trying to make something work here. Goes for the revive and misses it. Up the street, loop back around to the opposing door. Seeing a lot of red trying to get their flank.
Oh, look at the play!
Wow, man!
Oh,
Nice, buddy.
Dude, his impact came out after he was already
oh
down.
man, oh
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Look, all right. She didn't get it,
Yeah,
man,
I
but what a
instantly
hell of a
died.
play. Nice
Giving it to
flank.
Nice work.
No, it's because his impact.
Oh.
came out, like,
Oh, I'm giving her that one. That was an incredible decision. And
Totally should have.
you should have
it's a high risk, high reward scenario, but man, when given the opportunity, she really put in the work. She got the down. She was still seeing red. Okay, she was still
Yeah, man.
seeing red. She got it down, got the grenade out, couldn't get the finish, and then got dropped by Forsaken. But man, kudos to you. That was a ballsy move, and you almost had it. I think there was a little bit of a strategy error. You know, Sedator ended up putting the C4 on an opposing door that wasn't jammed.
Mhm.
If he put it on the door block door, I think that would have been wiser. But instead, he decided to blow that C4 so that he could put down another C4. But then he had to blow that C4 because they kept moving from door to door. Those are errors that you try to avoid next time. But man, close one.
Yeah, I think the only thing that I can say about that last match is, Popsicle just absolutely laying it down like a beast. The only thing I think I would change is when she went for that flank, came up on their 6, she started to fire first, and then she threw out the grenades. I think I would have done that backward. I think I would have thrown out the impacts first, do a lot of damage, get them nice and red, and then go in there and finish up. But Popsicle, she gets 1 kill, she gets 1 revive. They don't take that win. Rat Tail Farmers takes another one. So it's Rangers who got a kill. He was the one who got taken down by Popsicle. And Forsaken, 1 kill, 1 revive. Good plays on both teams.
Yeah,
Good lord.
really
Tons
good
out there.
reaction time by Forsaken there, because he had to whip
quick.
right around and try to get that elimination. He tried to go for the revive too, but unfortunately that was a little too late for that one. Man, that was really good though. She had me on the edge of my seat. I was thinking that she was going to get that one, pull that one out, but man. All right,
Both
what's our
squads are
next
loading
map?
up right now. It's going to be Black Site. Yeah, so both squads are loading up right now. We're going to go to Black Site. Again, as always, no jammers, no self-revives. You can still use revive pistols. You can still use lasers. That's all okay. No throwing knives, shotguns only, no handguns, and no lethals. So
Yeah.
we'll see, man. Shotguns at Black
It's
Site.
tough. I went with the auto shotty. I believe that one's the EHG, right? And then you also have the SOS, and then the one that Chuck and Buffy ran with. See, this is how unfamiliar I am with the shotguns. I like never use them. I had learned that regardless of how cool the auto shotty is, you can hit it at distance, but man, the damage drop off is ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
you barely put out damage. You might as well run with like an SOS or something, or it's just something different, because as soon as you get up close, the auto shotty does nothing. It's good mid range. It's better than the other shotguns at mid range, but it still puts out very little damage in comparison. I just remember getting popped multiple times. Definitely got to run with a more powerful shotgun. Avoid the auto shotty in most cases, especially if the other team's not running shotguns. If the other team is running shotguns, like, pick a heavy duty one. Don't go for the auto shotty. Dang.
I think what's most interesting, man, is especially on this map, that if we were in a normal tournament, we already know, like, the defense spot to have is going to be in the very back, up top, or you're going to be in the very back where the tents are. But that's going to be a nice little setup. You don't want to be out in the middle of the road or anything. And you already know your defense spots, because you know that the angles, and it would be a nice little shootout. But you don't get that on this. And this is what twists everything around, is this is one of those long-range shootout spots, a nice defense place. But there's no jammers, and there's no long-range guns here with shotguns. So they completely just twist this game around and throw all these weird rules at you. But I hope these teams have been practicing, man.
I tried to get a sexy drop shot The other night, I was up on the wood panel bridge that connected the two sites, and I knew someone was coming around. I assumed it was Buffy for some reason. I think Timber got chucked down. It's like I know someone's gonna be coming around there, so I dropped down thinking I was gonna get a shot, and nope. Nope, I failed big. All right, here we are back at Black Site.
All right, just to get it out of their systems, you've got Popsicle instead laying down some C4, igniting basically. Get that out of the way. No lethals.
So I know if they come in here.
All right, so I've got concussions. We're going upstairs this side, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Sedator is running with the auto. I believe Popsicle is as well.
Once we see them,
All right, I'm watching white door.
then we need to be aggressive.
Yep.
Thanks, Friday. Didn't see that.
Call it out when you're ready.
Thanks for the biddies.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the access. Back.
What the hell?
Mm,
Whoa.
I say we go to the left, but gotta watch those fucking concussion and shit.
Rat Tail's playing it real safe right now.
What is going on?
This is gonna be. Mm.
I was having an audio issue. I got too many devices rolling.
All right, here we go. Engagement starts. That's Rat Tail have the upper ground.
Oh, wow.
2 eliminations there. Wow.
Oh, it's so bad, man. Like, Popsicle had a dead-on aim on
This is not the
both.
classic Rick 8 now. Holy fuck.
What?
No, I don't have a plan on the phone.
Man, crazy.
I am playing. I do have 2 tabs open though.
Yeah, it's fucking shit.
You're hearing a double? Okay. Let us know if that happens again. I'll make an adjustment. But man, what a shootout, dude. That was insane. I could have swore that Rat Tail won that one, and I could have swore, like, I knew that them having the upper ground or the higher ground was going to be a benefit, but I didn't think it was going to be that much of a benefit. Damn.
Yeah, it really played out. I mean, Popsicle had, it was a straight shot. I had a great POV, and she was blasting on them, but it was just too far away. And then they had the high point advantage, so it just didn't work out, man. I really thought she at least got 1 kill out of that, but she didn't. It was Rat Tail Farmers that get 1 kill each. Forsaken was able to get 1 revive, but nobody died on that match. And over on my team, Up in Smoke, no kills, no revives.
Tough one. Up in Smoke, they got plenty of time to come back. We did hear a couple of discussion, or a little bit of a discussion around strategy. It seems as though Rat Tail Farms might be running with Eagle Eye this time. So we'll see if that's to any benefit, honestly, in a shotguns match where you're not, maybe if you know the other team's not going to be rushing. I don't know how beneficial Eagle Eye will be, but we'll see how they utilize it here. I anticipate a similar round. You know, if Up in Smoke get the same spawn point, I hope they learn their lesson from that last encounter to maintain the high ground. Definitely don't go down if you don't need to. Don't get on the ground to engage. Try to maintain that high ground.
Yeah, I agree, man. I don't think I would have ran up to that. But I don't know, maybe just in the heat of the moment or something. But Eagle Eye might actually be a really good choice on this, man, because a couple of reasons. Like tonight, what we're seeing out of Up in Smoke is we've got a team that stays fairly close together, very close, revive range close. Last night, that's not the way you guys kind of ran. You guys separated many, many times, getting out of revive range, and I could see where man, if you could get the jump on them where it really would pay off, or it could pay off. But man, it's just one of those. If you do have Eagle Eye, it is good to know that you got a squad that's split up and they're coming at you from 2 different angles instead of double firing on you. So that's why I say
that's a very valid point. So far, neither team has actually split up, but there's always a possibility they could be throwing a curveball. You never know. So you do make a very valid point there. Eagle Eye may be beneficial in the end. We'll have to wait and see how Rat Tail Farmers utilize it as we head back into Gauntlet. And this time, they're going to be on the offensive side with Up in Smoke on the defensive side. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. Hopefully, for Up in Smoke's sake, they get the same vantage point that Rat Tail did. If they get the tent, it's going to be a different kind of match here. I still expect it to be quite explosive, though.
Agreed. Again, shotguns only, no handguns, no
good.
lethals.
I'm going to go put a
we
motion
go.
sensor here. Okay. And either we're going to have to hold on one side and fucking shit.
I can go outside, do exactly what they did.
Yeah. Hold on, though. Yeah, we got to stick together, then.
I love her comms, man.
Yeah, great comms for Popsicle, by the way.
She is a riot.
I don't think I have actually, like, every time I jump into the audio, like,
Did you
yeah,
put some
there you
shit
go.
on the other side?
Yeah, I put it up if they try and go on.
She's
Are
doing
we allowed
great.
lasers or no? Are we allowed lasers?
You are allowed lasers.
Shit, I forgot.
They're coming from this way, but
Oh, shit.
Come up the backside of them.
I agree.
At least get underneath them.
Well, we don't want to use up our
Oh, yeah,
time.
she's
I'm
gotta
gonna
get rid of
go
her
and
C4.
they're
She's
all
laying that
over on the
down.
Left side, this last look. Grab this firewall and I'll double check it again. But if they have a concussion over there, we got time to heal
Yeah.
from it. At
Well,
least,
then let's go far right.
hold on. Yeah, they're both still up there. All right, they got the same. Nice. And if we don't focus
Popsicle expressing a little bit of concern over their high positioning.
Far right, buddy.
Kind of second guessing herself at this point.
above
Do
me,
you think you...
right above me.
I love the high ground. I thought it worked out well for the rat tails.
It sure did. Make sure you get those shots on. Double fire.
Is that... No.
Eliminate one at a time.
Sure that wasn't a concussion.
Can't tell if they're both above us or not.
Well, they can't hit us on the bridge no matter what if they're above. So let's get underneath the bridge.
Go, go, go. Go, 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 go.
Okay,
There they go. There they go.
Get out of
Set
there.
8
Get me.
is out. Oh, no, he gets put down.
it.
Fuck.
Don't- Yeah.
Yeah.
Look
just
at
try to
that.
Call.
Popsicle
No,
didn't
it's
do a
fine.
damn thing.
Yell at me.
Just stand there and look pretty. She takes a win.
I'm just stuck with you, bro.
Oh,
I was
man.
thinking more along the
Yo,
lines of go back out
so
to
interesting comms there. Interesting comms. Hopefully you heard some of it. The Rat Tail Farmers, going with the Eagle Eye, they approached the site with a lot of confidence. And then they made the decision to move from one building to the other. And I don't know who said it. Maybe it was Forsaken. But someone on the Rat Tail Farmers says, we could just run under the bridge. They can't shoot us there. Let's just go. And boy, was that a bad decision.
Yeah, because you can always jump down from the high position. And that's what pretty much happened there, because on that last map, you got Up in Smoke. They take that win. Said was the beast, man. He was taken down on that last map, but he took both kills. So he gets his first ace tonight. So that's 2 kills up against the Rat Tails. Rat Tails, Ranger got 1 kill, 1 revive. Forsaken with 1 revive. Not enough to take that win. You can't win them all, fellas. 3-1.
This could be a good this could be a good comeback for Up in Smoke, but what they got next is Containment. The old meta. I really love these 2 rounds. Round 5 and 6 at Containment. It was probably my favorite because, man, I don't know about all y'all, but I remember when the HZU, or as some people say HZU, was the meta. There was the gun to use. It just felt so good, man. Like something about that gun. every time I use it, it's just like, man, I just want to run with this weapon again. Really good rounds. I really like these 2 rounds. Containment with HCU. It's a good one. It's a good one. This one will be a lot more familiar than the previous 2 rounds.
It's still basically the same rules as what we had last time. No handguns, no lethals. Revive pistols are okay. Lasers are okay. No jammers, no self revives. So it's literally just a repeat over and over and over. Just a different gun, except for the first and the 6th map where it's anything goes. And I absolutely love these rules, dude. It's just crazy, just switching it up like that.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know, man. Containment seems like it's gonna be still one of those maps that, like the tournament feel, the safer map. You can even still get those same defense spots, you know. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's weird because there's no jammers, so it's not like if you get that shower, you know, that shower placement or spawn, you can't run down to the modem rooms like most people would, right? You really have to think ahead, play these things out before the tournament actually starts up, before you get into these matches. Play these maps, man, and really stick strong to those rules because you got to work around it. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, I would say because you are running a SMG, the best thing to do is to not play the long game. You know, when Timber and I were running, we definitely did not want to sit in a server room spot. We didn't want to sit in the white room. Like, we didn't want to be anywhere near those locations that required long range shots, because it's an SMG. It could work at long range, but why get in that engagement? Try to catch them in the hall. Try to maneuver them around the hall, try to get those shots as accurate as possible. I think that would be the best way to go in this situation, or even in the labs. That might work too. I guess the server room will be okay, but this one can be tough. It can be tough, but it's going to be a good fight. What's up, Cancer?
At least when you run with Timber, dude, like every time that you die, he's got that smooth voice where it's like, even though you're dead, it still feels like everything's going to be okay. You know? I don't know. What's going on, Cantor? I got to play a little bit with Cantor, and he was doing really good the other day, man. But he was also telling us, I think, Cantor, if you don't mind, tell us in the chat, man. Who are you going up against? Tegrity? Is that the first squad that you're going up against? Remind me again. Or I think it might have been, what was it, Lioncock? Was it Lioncock? I don't know. Tell me. What you got, Wolf?
I don't know.
I heard a dad joke coming.
Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to be throwing out a dad joke. Guys. Yeah, I don't have one off the top of my head. That's unfortunate. Let me come up with one. I'll try to make it as original as possible. Well, there was one. I don't know if I told y'all. Yeah, he played Filthy Honey just now, 8 for them. Yeah, I was watching some of that. It was really good fights. Really, really good fights. The dad joke, this is probably recycled, so if you guys heard it already, my apologies. But, you know, so the wife and I, you know, we both work, right? We send our son to daycare, and then we all get home. It's probably around 6 p.m. So we're always so busy, we never have time to clean up. So we decided to hire a maid, but because we don't make a lot of money, she can only stick around for a little bit. So we called her a minute maid. You can't tell me this is not gorgeous. I hate you, Twitch.
Here we are in containment. Yeah, up in smoke on the attack, working their way from the showers. Here we go.
Where did you put your other concussion? Was it okay? It's inside there. Okay.
Yeah. And the other concussion I'm putting here. Or
okay.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead. Do it.
Wait, and carefully here, because usually... Oh, no, okay, never mind. I have After that, we'd have to bring our motion sensors to... Oh, man, they got fucking a hold easy place there, eh? Now, either they're going to be on this...
Yeah, on the corner, you reckon?
Yeah, I'm going to put a motion sensor...
Check, hold on.
All right, poll did go up. It looks like Up in Smoke is heavily
Yeah, but it's
favored to
gonna go
win
in, though. Okay.
both
Oh, wait,
rounds.
Hold on. Wait. Let me put a motion sensor here so we... Can't they hear us?
Got no motions.
But hold on, let me see where they are.
Such a different game.
Pop it and run around.
Playing only two players with
Hold
3
on,
entrances to the
Wait.
containment.
Where do you want to go? That's the thing. Gotta have a plan, dude.
Negative.
Wait, where are we going, left or right?
I reckon.
Should we go check on the other side just to make sure
Yeah,
that
I'll pop
everything's...
this door just to fuck with them. And we'll run
Okay.
around the other way.
Right. I just want to make sure they didn't fucking come out for the fun of it and then...
I can see one here.
Here we go. Shots fired.
Back up.
Forsaken getting some hits there.
Sid,
Are we allowed to
Sid
use our
might be able to
laser?
get some
Okay,
good blind fire here.
I think so.
He's gotta be careful.
Alright, back up. I'm waiting for the other guy to...
Patience is critical at this point. Popsicle looking to breach.
Together.
Yeah, you can try that. So there's one there in front, and then did you see anybody on the other side?
There's one guy just here on the left.
Oh, an impact would be really great right now, wouldn't it?
That'd be beautiful. Try and get that blind fire. Gets a couple of shots off. Popsicle landing
Okay.
some shots. And coming up from behind, here we go. Sedator putting in some work. Popsicle going to support. Ranger gets it down on Sedator. And she gets it.
Ooh!
Popsicle finishing things up here on containment. And gets the revive to
All
boot.
right, was good. It was a nice... No, we're not supposed to do anything. We have to...
Oh my
no,
God,
it's
this
against
girl,
the
she's
rule. We have to
great,
be
man.
civilized. So I'm just gonna
Absolutely
sit down here and
hilarious.
just pet him. Just
Make sure they
because
get that
he's my friend.
laptop.
There you go. All right.
Yeah, man. Great, really great team. I like the approach. They took their time. They stayed close, and they watched each other's backs, man. They had a nice crossfire. They kept that going for a while until Rat Tail got a little confused, and then made a move. Worked out perfect. Loved it.
Yeah. I was a little bit worried, Rad. I was a little bit worried. Not because they lack skill, but it seemed as though they lacked confidence in what they were deciding to do. First, they wanted to go down that side hall, and then they said, "Well, let's backtrack. Let's go check the other side." They opened the door as a distraction. Crazy thing is that worked. Drew the attention of Rat Tail farmers. They went around to the double doors in the front. They got caught doing that, a little bit of engagement, and then they split up again. But the entire time, Up in Smoke didn't sound confident at all. So I was a little worried, but hey, they made it work, and they look good doing it.
Yeah, maybe they just had to find their groove. But, I mean, for sure, they played like aces on that one. Popsicle got a kill and a revive. Sed got a kill. Nobody died, so that was a true ace on that. Over on the Rat Tail side, nobody got any kills or revives. So they should get a lot of confidence from that. They played extremely well. They played it out good. Did a little confusion. Like I said, did the crossfire on the X. And Sed was able to run around and do a flank. And it really just the push-in time, everything. I absolutely loved it. It was spot on. Great plays.
Yeah, we'll be heading back into containment, and this time Up in Smoke will be playing defense. We'll see if they get a similar spawn. I had that whole spiel about trying to play in the halls and, rather than in big open spaces, and it's kind of proven wrong there a little bit. But, I think if Rat Tail farmers perhaps, as I'm theorizing at this point, had pushed out from the white room instead of sitting back, they could have stood a better chance because they left multiple avenues for Up in Smoke to go. They had the 3 different paths that they could take and allowed for that sort of pinch to happen. Whereas if they pushed out a little bit, and they could have at least held the orange hall there in front of the white room and maybe capitalized on that. I think at this point, now that Up in Smoke is coming back, we got to see a little bit more aggression from Rat Tail. You can't have them sitting on their heels the entire time.
Yeah, I mean, if I can give at least a little bit of advice to Rat Tail, it would be, keep your game up. Don't let loose at all. To be able to start off, we started off in Newsroom, obviously, but Rat Tail took both of those matches, so 2-0, and then they won the very next one in Black Site, making it 3-0. So just these two past matches that we've seen, it's Up in Smoke, who's actually 2 in a row now. So I think that they might have found their groove. I think that they found their confidence that we were just talking about. Rat Tail needs to step it up, or my Up in Smoke is really going to overtake this one. So they overtook that defense. They played it like aces, and now it's their turn to hold it down, which we all know, man. Defense is the sweet spot to be in. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm smelling a tie game after this. I might be wrong. I don't know.
It's coming. It's coming, and the poll agrees with you.
All right,
here we
and
go.
we've got Popsicle starting off downstairs right outside of the motor room. Great spot.
No, I don't have one. I got.
No. I'm just going to go quickly put a motion sensor. Put one here under the stairs, and I'm going to put one in the back, okay? And we're going to go hit the front. Said?
Thank you.
Yeah.
You coming down?
Yeah.
Because they might be, but they might be right there in front.
I'll put
Right here.
upstairs as well.
Behind me. Double shoot.
Open up
Got
the
it?
door prematurely?
Standing behind
Yeah,
you.
interesting play here. I'm not sure if I would give up this coverage.
It's risky, but they do have peak advantage. They could cap them as they come around the corner, but you got to be real quick on that trigger. And right now she's pointing at kneecaps.
And there's more second guessing. She did say that she wanted to, maybe we should go into the back and look there. So
Motion
I'm on a
double
motion
door.
there. Yep. So they're holding the lab area. So we need to go from the far side.
Okay, one's down in that classroom there.
One is.
Yeah, it's right down there.
Right
See.
behind.
yeah, they get visual on said, take a few shots, no damage.
Oh,
Cushion
all
goes
right.
off.
Good eyes by Forsaken.
There has to be one to the left here. Let's go to the back double doors and pick one off and then.
Ooh.
Spot trigger it by going over top.
I think that was a good choice by Rat Tail Farmers. Going down the white stairs, I don't care what mode you're playing, I don't care how you're playing it. That is a very risky choice.
It's inside the door to the left.
Yeah, Rat Tail lighting up the motion sensors like a Christmas tree. They're obviously not going to go through the double back doors in the back.
That's a hard.
If they do, it's a lot of danger.
Yeah.
Looks like they have breached the lab room. But they were allowed to. Up in Smoke did not want to push that one.
Ah.
I'm gonna come out behind you and
Go ahead.
go to the back behind. All right.
Up in Smoke, this is going to be absolutely critical that they brought some extra ammo or that they... Wow, she's getting lit.
Got hits into him. I should have an ammo bag. I do.
So Rat Tail looking to get this push, but the strategy by Up in Smoke is to let them waste time, waste ammo,
Them to pick one up.
draw their gunfire as much as possible because they got a couple of ammo bags they're going to conserve, and they really want Rat Tail to push to them. Not a bad idea, but when that does happen inevitably, they are going to have to be ready for it.
One's to the left and one's to the right.
Ultimately, they're on Up in Smoke's clock. unless they can figure out another. Oh goodness! Unless they can figure out another way, but that's a damn good way.
All right, so
He's
they're
gonna try to
really
blind
tight.
fire again. They're really tight in there.
Yeah. Do we have a flash?
I do.
You do?
Uh-huh.
Can you get on the right-hand side? Here, I'll cover you, get to the right-hand side, and then we can flash in there. I think you can cross
Get a
over
little
and come
closer
up.
to my position if you can.
Okay.
Best comms ever.
Love him. There goes the push. They're going to try to get the flash in there. He gets concussed while trying to move forward.
Cuss. I got bullets in them.
There's 1 minute. I'm still
Yep.
concussed.
They're really going to have to move quick. Some suppressive fire goes out. Is a flash grenade. They're trying to blind him. Try to get this push. I don't think that works. Here it goes. One goes down. Coming around from behind.
Turn around.
Adosi he misses the revive dart. Oh my gosh, Sedator gets the revive.
They're both up.
Go! It's Popsicle goes down again. Oh!
I missed my dart on you.
Go,
bro.
Sid! Sid
it's
stays
all
alive!
good, dude.
Oh!
God, man.
Woo! Holy shit!
I didn't down whoever that was. in
Great
front of me,
comms,
so
great
my
comms. I took the words right out of my mouth. What a great play by Sid.
Oh my God.
The merry-go-round. Holy hell. Tie ball game. I knew I smelled something.
Dude, listen. That missed revive dart from Forsaken was so critical. That was devastating. So much pressure was on his shoulders. He gets the down, goes to try to get the flank to drop Sedator. In the process, tries to get that run by revive dart, completely tings it. And then Sedator with a nice revive, safe and sound in that little room. But hey, man, I got to give it up to Forsaken because despite missing that dart, he still dropped Popsicle one more time and almost had the chance of getting the win there. So good on
It
him.
was extremely close, man, without a doubt. Sedator has just been beast mode. What a great couple team here. They chose the right ones, I would say. Sedator, 2 kills, 1 revive. Popsicle, absolutely great support. He kept this show interesting for sure over on the Rat Tail side. Unfortunately, yeah, not the win, but Forsaken did get a kill on that. They did their best on that one. So good plays again on both squads. Really, really good teams, man. Tie ball game. Here we are going into round number 7. Right after containment, that's Bunker. So with Bunker, that is the Z1 Ripper, iron sights only. And you revive pistols okay, lasers okay, no jammers, no revives. So there you go. Z1 Ripper, iron sight.
My favorite. I just love this.
Really?
I don't know.
I like
when I was in
revives.
the lobby with RC and Buffy, I was telling them when the Z1 was first announced, I was excited. It's like, yes, finally a long range rifle that's similar to a sniper, probably along the lines of, and I was very excited. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out the way I was hoping it would, and it ended up becoming a bum weapon. But if you have a lobby full of Z1s, man, that gun feels good. Like it really does. When you hit those shots and get those thuds, I don't know, something about it. I like the sound of the gun. I like the way it hits. Very much like the Reg K, not the classic, but the original Reg KA. It's very similar in that regard. So I don't know. I really like this setup. I like the Z1 choice and I like the map choice. It's nice and close. It's not as messy as Gauntlet, for example, or FOB. Very clear visuals, really good long range fights. So it's going to be a good one. And since lasers are allowed,
Yeah, why not? I totally agree on that, man. As far as the sounds and everything, I will say everybody's got to agree with me on this one. FCE did a really, really damn good job when it comes to the squish sound of shooting someone in the head.
Facts.
Oh, I don't know, man. It just feels so good hearing that sound. I don't know. They did good, man. They did really good choosing that one. So
The challenge here, at least that I encountered, was the do-si-do around those pillars, man. One side I feel like has pretty decent coverage. Timber and I tried to split angles, right? We had pretty decent coverage, but Buffy held down the post. I got chucked down. He was able to get back up, and he made his way across the platform to get to the other side and drop timber. And that put me in a precarious position. So those pillars are probably your largest bit of coverage. And when I started getting hit in the feet because I was behind that large ass spindle, I was like, man, I have no other options. I just got to try to zigzag my way out of here. So they definitely, I feel like they had the better positioning, and that's one thing that both of these teams are going to have to keep in mind. What is your cover? What is your positioning? Are your feet exposed? Is there anything that is exposed? Because you're going to have to be very careful. As slow as this gun may be, it is super accurate. So you definitely don't want to leave any part exposed.
I actually really like that last map, the way that Up in Smoke was able to hold down that defense. What a really, really great spot to get a spawn. I mean, it seemed like White Containment Room was going to be like your obvious, like, oh my God, this is going to be the best defense, but it got overtaken.
Yeah.
So that may not be the best defense spot in this tournament with these rules. But the setup that Up in Smoke showed all of us just now, I mean, wow, man, that's the way to do that, dude. Mm-hmm. I do agree. The whole running around said, Sedator doing what he was doing, but was wicked plays. But without a doubt, man, great plays, great D. Here we go, starting off in bunker, Up in Smoke on the attack.
Push out to middle.
Oh, shots fired already.
Oh, see, we're getting shot from the other side. Zed, we're on the other side, far in the right corner there, so I don't want to... Yeah, they're right there. You can see them. Wait.
There's a concussion here.
Yeah, hold on.
They're on my left.
Yeah, I hear him.
All right.
Shit.
Shots fired. Looks like we're taking those down to the hands. Sedator, here comes Ranger.
No!
And Rangers dropping Popsicle.
Fuck.
That's it.
Fuck.
What happened? It was so clean and clear.
As quickly as it started, it
I guess
ended.
so, eh? I'm not used to it.
Damn.
Oh man, they had visual. They went down the right hall. Sedator gets the first down, dude. That was it. Popsicle went in for the kill, man, and just didn't get the shots out.
Yep.
Crazy.
You got to be careful because when you're pushing down the hall, like as soon as you push down the hall, you lose all mobility. You have nowhere to run. And I think that was the issue for Sedator. He ended up getting the down and almost got the elimination, but he didn't account for an exit plan. There was no exit plan. Sure, he could have gone to the door, but that's an extra second that you have to open the door and get in there. So you got to be careful with that, especially with the Z1.
Absolutely, man. On that last map, holy hell, bunker, man. You get Rat Tails taking that first match. Ranger, 2 kills, 1 revive, beast mode without a doubt, and that was an ace. No kills over on the Up in Smoke side, and no revive. So everything happened so quick, man. It was just nuts.
So fast.
Rat Tail back up.
So I got another joke. Okay, you guys ready for this one? All right. This one will be better than my Minute Maid one, okay?
Sitting down.
So, good, because you're going to want to stand up and walk away from this one. There you go. All right, so here's the joke. Grab a rock, throw it into the sky at night. Congratulations. You are now a rock star. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
big shout out to everybody in the comments. You got Maggio, man. What's going on, Maggio? And then you got Fresh Milk, who's in here. What's going on, brother? Rad's girl. What's going on, Friday? And thanks for the biddies too. Appreciate it. That's. I feel like my heart just sang a song.
That's how everyone was feeling after that joke. Just saying.
Diabolical Gaming, thanks for being here, sir. Also, Camping Carl, I know we gave you a big shout out. Thanks for still being here. Cantor, sorry, pal. Sorry you had a bad night. Hopefully we're making it better for you. We've got a lot of Firewall to give you guys this week. It was as I was saying earlier, I threw out a schedule in the Discord and also on Facebook. But basically, we've got Firewall for the next 4 nights, including tonight. All games starting at 9 p.m. It's going to be exciting. A lot of different teams, a lot of different clashes that we haven't seen before. And with these rules, it's unpredictable, man. So let's see who the first half of who's going to actually survive this and move on to next week. High stakes, no money. Here we go, and we've got Up in Smoke starting off on the defense, backside of the bunker.
I love that single elimination. Uppin's the ante.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll put a motion right here.
I'm still happy they did a free tournament. I think that this is great. It really did bring a lot of people in.
Yeah, a lot of people who haven't participated in leagues or competitive scenes at all.
Absolutely.
Really
all
exciting.
new people, all kinds of people. New people, old people, like me.
You old man.
So sad.
Up in Smoke?
Little odd.
They're doing a little bait tactic. They set up a lot of tacticals to try to, or as noisemakers essentially, to indicate where their opponent is, and they're just sitting in the back stairwell and gonna pounce.
Check middle.
Oh, I'm about to sound like an old man. I don't like it. Didn't she just sound like the kid from Goonies when she said booby trap? Just saying.
I missed it.
Oh my god. Just like the kid. That's what I say. I say booby trap.
I'm shutting this door, bud.
Okay, down this hall. Pretty sure I heard audio.
Okay.
Yeah, Sedator's comments, they're starting to make me nervous. I think I was a little bit nervous about 30 seconds ago. I'm not digging this.
Get away from the laptop.
You want me to activate it?
No.
Now it's become a contest of who's gonna bait better.
Is that what they're doing on the other side?
Yep, because right now Rat Tail Farmers, now because you get that announcement that the enemy is at the laptop, right?
Right.
And Ranger asked if they wanted to start the hack, and he said no. Because I think Rat Tail Farmers knows exactly what Up in Smoke is doing.
Yep, now they know. Laptop hack just started. They heard the noise. No audio about, they were at the laptop, but Up in Smoke making their move.
In front of me.
Shots fired. Oh my gosh, what shots by Sedator, Ranger, and Forsaken both dropped, but Ranger gets back up, drops Sedator, obstacle pussy, and
They get a win. That's a win. That's a win, baby.
Shit.
They didn't get the that's a win, baby.
We won.
Up with the win.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't get the laptop.
It's dude.
4-4. Or is it 5-4? Shit.
Those matches were overly explosive, man. Like those matches were just so explosive. I have no words.
I'm a little surprised that Popsicle went down on that. I will say that. The last person who was standing, oh shit, come on, pause, man. There we go. Yeah, the last person who was standing, she had them lit up on that motion sensor. She started to fire before he even came around the corner. There was no way she wasn't going to get that kill. I'm just a little surprised she got dropped on it. But check this out. Popsicle gets 2 kills on her own. they get the win. So she went beast mode on that. This is interesting too. Rat Tail Farmers, Ranger gets 2 kills, 1 revive. So he does good, man, but they just didn't get the laptop. I know the tricks and everything, but maybe it would have been different if they would have jumped on that. I don't know. Great job up in smoke.
Sedator really set a precedent when it came around that corner. I mean, yeah, I was watching Forsaken's perspective, and he was eyeing that corner, and every shot was trailing. Sedator, as he was strafing out from that hallway, he nailed every shot, and I don't know how. I think he had to have been super accurate, because where Forsaken was, he was tucked between the open door and the laptop. I felt like it was a pretty decent position, but clearly it wasn't good enough to fend off Sedator's shots. Just well played. That is what started the momentum.
I tell you what I'm getting excited about. There's a few things that's about to happen here. Okay, so first of all, they are setting up to go to Gauntlet, right? And we talked about Gauntlet a little bit earlier today. They're going to go in there with crossbows. This one to me would be the most challenging. I think it's the most fun. I'm on the edge of my seat about a majority of the time because the reload takes so long. This game is tied up again, and I kind of want to reach out to Brown just to ask a question right now. But if we can keep this momentum going, and let's just say that we do see map number 7, which is Hanger, and you only see that in a tie ball game, that's the one that's going to determine everything. I kind of want to reach out to Brown and be like, is this going to be the first team that's going to get to map 7, or is there somebody who's already gotten there first? I'd really like to know that. So,
yeah, this one could go all the way. It could run the gauntlet, so to say. I did put out a poll of will we make it to the tiebreaker, and the results were definitively no, that someone is going to win. So our audience believes that Rat Tail Farmers or Up in Smoke are going to take it.
Okay. Yeah, production thinks that this is only the second game. I know that we had Harry and Lloyd played up against Lioncock earlier tonight. Then okay. There you go. All right. I hope, Titch, you were live the whole time right there, right? Damn it, dude. Come on. All right. So he is saying in the Discord there are only 2 scores: the fight that we saw last night and the one that we saw, Cantor play earlier before this. So they've already wrapped that up. Those scores have already been posted. Brown has been crazy proactive on this tournament too. So yeah, if we do go to map 7, these will be the first squads, the first time that this has happened. So it'll be wild.
Karen asks a very good question. How much do you think by evening the playing field with weapons it is making for tighter games? I mean, if my game is an answer to that, then I would say it's not making for tighter games at all. But I do think it's interesting because it's taking everybody out of their comfort zone. So it grants people who aren't nearly as skilled in some ways a better chance and opportunity to get some wins. In that capacity, I think there is some evening of the playing field.
We will see again. Here we are in Gauntlet. We've got Up in Smoke starting off on the attack, backside of Gauntlet.
All right.
See what happens.
Am I pushing out to you?
Just push out to there, and if they don't come this way, then we'll circle back around.
Well, we have the motions on this side. Okay.
All right, fall back. Earlier we talked about we were going to push with the crossbows every round, but
fall onto you. Oh yeah.
I don't.
Before you had said to hold the plane and then drop down once we knew where they were at.
I hear them. Box room.
Okay. There's one.
They can't hit you with the
Shots fired, bolt missed.
Yeah, I do hear them. They are trying to do their normal setup as if you're running through the box room, but you're shooting with a crossbow. You cannot get those shots in the way that you kind of really hope to, so makes it much more difficult.
Where? You say one there, but tell me.
Top.
Yeah.
They're both shooting at me.
Right. Okay, one's not.
Popsicle's getting awfully far away from Sedator. Sedator goes down.
I got you, I'm down.
Oh, that was point blank range. Forsaken barely escaping this one. Ranger coming up from behind. Can they get their shot? They're like right on top of each other.
I was like, what the fuck is this? I hate the fucking crossbow.
we share your feelings there, Popsicle. We share your feelings.
Oh my god, dude, I'm screaming, I'm clapping my hands. I'm so sorry, I act so stupid sometimes. Oh man, Popsicle gets dropped on that one, kept me on the edge.
Oh, that was funny. I know how they feel though, like you're up that close and you can't hit a damn bolt, man. It's just like, come on, what is with this crossbow, man? It's so frustrating.
To me, whoever she was shooting at, right, when they came around the corner, they already had a damn arrow like stuck in their leg. You could see that. And then she's still trying to cock the damn crossbow. So that's what kills me. It takes so long. Rat Tails take that win. Ranger with 1 kill, 1 revive. Forsaken with 1 kill. That's an ace. You've got Up in Smoke, no kills, no revives. So really fun match to play, though. Really fun one to watch.
Oh, it's exciting when you get that engagement right there at the end, and you could literally see the whites in your opponent's eyes, and your bolts just are going left and right and the direction you don't think you're shooting. It's definitely a recipe for chaos.
Yeah, now hopefully, it'll be my Up in Smoke who can come back, and this time they're going to be on defense for the gauntlet. But I don't think that does anything anymore. As far as they've got the defense or they've got the attack, it really doesn't do anything, man. You can't lay a jammer down, so you're not going to win that way. You can't throw any lethals out. You're not going to win that way. You can't shoot anybody accurately quickly either, because you're not going to win that way. It is a up close contact. I mean, try to get the high ground, I guess. I mean, holy hell, I don't know how you play this.
Yeah, it definitely is tough. I know when we played against RC and Buffy, it was like we even ended up playing a fun round because we just enjoyed the crossbow so much. We were like, well, let's just see which team can beat the other team by elimination and not by hack. Because in this scenario, that's what makes this so strange, is that at least in my experience, I haven't seen people play crossbows at Gauntlet too much. It's usually at District or Warehouse, one of those types of maps. At Gauntlet, it's a little different. There's a lot of rooms to hide in, a lot of close quarter opportunities, and the crossbow just isn't necessarily suited for that. And with the crossbow, as you know, it's got that drop off, and you really got to lead because of how slow the bolt goes. We saw that right there. As you had mentioned, you're trying to pull the same maneuvers that you do, or the same tactics that you do when you're running an auto rifle, right? But you can't because the crossbow is so damn slow. So it's just like you got to compensate for that, and it's really hard to do in a map like this.
Absolutely. Here we go. We're going to go back into Gauntlet, this time Up in Smoke on defense. And also a huge shout out to Strict9, who just jumped into the commentary. That guy is from Lobby Killers, and we covered them the other night on Friday for Friday night Firewall Friday, covering FCE versus Lobby Killers. Lobby Killers were beast. Strict9, his name over and over and over being said. So well played, sir. Thanks for being here tonight to watch this fight.
Huh? Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a motion sensor right there. Just gonna watch it. You're gonna get the back?
We're gonna see a similar hold here by Up in Smoke. Defend from the plane and then probably drop down and engage if they can get an upper hand.
I think that's what I would do.
Still gotta be careful though, because those windows, those windows, those windows, Nick Bedell, those
Look
windows.
at those rat tails. What are they doing to you, dude?
Ding 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 diddling diddling diddling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta be very careful with those windows because you can get tagged. It's a small space, but it's a perfect target for the crossbow.
Shit.
Ooh, they shot me from somewhere. Was that you?
Oh my god.
Whoa, they're
Oh,
shooting at me.
there we go.
You know that?
Sedator's coming. Oh, they're shooting at me.
Where at? I don't know. It's great comps.
Well, let's go down. Just don't go on the plane. Go around the plane. Go.
Good choice by
Oh,
Rat
wow.
Tails. Nice flash.
Flash goes off.
Flashes himself. Doesn't get it quite in the space he wanted.
I can't hear anything.
Do you want to go for the plane breach? We'll see if this works. Very dangerous. Shots fired.
Grabbing the firewall.
Audio all around Popsicle.
Ooh, up over the canopy there.
Watch out there.
Going for the laptop.
Okay. Coming with you.
Just keep ducking and weaving.
Gonna be a race for the laptop. Motion sensor goes off. Forsaken. Being a bit weary here.
There.
I'm gonna go for it.
Gets a shot off. Gets another shot off.
Ooh!
Attack
Forces both of them back into the plane.
Oh, I'm down.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, all that work was for naught as he gets dropped. Ranger getting the manual revive, but he's in a bad spot. Ranger gets hit. And nice evasion. Both stay alive.
I'm red from that. I'm red from that. Fuck. I gotta get back. Okay, so if you dip and weave, we can make it across.
Oh, God, they're going to go back through it. They just keep lighting up the motion sensor. Popsicle sees them. Oh, she gets a shot in.
I'm coming and pushing here.
Can't believe they're going to give up that high position.
It's a risky move, but so far it's kind of paid off. Forsaken was still seeing a lot of red from that one bolt.
I'm pushing in.
Coming up from behind us.
Oh,
to
she's got a
support
6.
Ranger.
She's got a 6.
Ranger gets down on Sedator.
Stab him.
Oh, no.
Fucking shit,
Popsicle.
this fucking thing, man. What the fuck? I fucking hate it. I just trying to fucking shoot it through.
Oh, wait, no, yeah, it's not throwing. Okay. Shit, buddy.
You hear the frustration in her voice.
Yes, I did.
I don't think she's a big fan of the crossbow. I'm thinking she's feeling the same way as me. I'm so sorry I'm screaming there, but, you know, no throwing knives, but you still have a knife. You can
Knife, you're right there. Just do it.
stab him.
Get a little jailhouse and shank, man.
Oh, wow. Wow. Yeah, exactly, Karen. Just wow. Yeah, check that out. That was an ace over on the Rat Tails. Ranger getting 1 kill, 1 revive. Forsaken with 1 kill. Nothing over on my Up in Smoke. Oh, I hate that so much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a perfect opportunity. Falling short of a victory. It could have tied things back up, but they still have the chance to tie because next 2 rounds we're going back to district, and this is another anything goes like round 1 and 2 at newsroom. Now we're at district. Anything goes, but still no jammers, still no self revives. That is just a flat rule. So that should go without saying. But anything goes. A weapon of choice. You can still use your lethals at this point, and they'll definitely feel a little bit more at home here. This is going to be a shootout for sure.
It's going to have to be. It's got to be something because right now we're in a major danger spot for Up in Smoke. The score right now 6-4. If we do not get this tiebreaker done on this map, that is it. And my Up in Smoke is out of this tournament. So this might be it. These might be the last two maps we see Up in Smoke as a team. So hope and pray. They really need to pull out some good plays. Be patient, stay close, bring those extra, whatever tools you think you need to win this map, bring them, but don't bring any lethals. wait, this is anything. You bring whatever the hell you want, you bring those lethals. Fuck them up. So that's the way I see it, but man, they got to win 2 in a row. I mean, that's the math of it. They got to win 2 in a row. If they don't win 2 in a row, that's it. Rat Tail Farmers will move on. Up in Smoke. That's what it will be.
Though they put on, like, win or lose, both teams put on a real good show. Really good contenders here. Spicy action. But it's going to be overall it's a good experience, and they're going to be able to go back and look and see, like, well, where do we make some mistake? Because I hope a lot of teams that are competing in this tournament are going to come back and compete again, because I got a feeling that Brown's tournament is going to return. So hopefully they can learn from some of this, not just like strategically what you do in game, but how to actually play competitively on a stage like this.
Absolutely. I mean, look, man, so far, Brown Pit's tournament has been a major success. And like we said, there's all types of people playing, but this is from like around the world, man. I mean, it has been probably a bit of a challenge. Just like I know Saturday night there's going to be a fight at 11 o'clock. That's a U.S. team fighting up against an Australian team, dude. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So Brown really did reach out to a lot of people. I know one of the fights, the fight we are covering on Saturday night, it's to me kind of a special fight, man. We've reached out to this community. We know a lot of you people and repeats too, and we always appreciate you. But we've got new people that have started up into Firewall, and they got turned on by AHC and turned on by our community in Facebook and Discord. And we've got new teams, true new teams that are going to be playing in this tournament. So I just applaud everyone, and especially Brown Pit, man, for making this happen. Damn good job.
Yeah, shout out to one of those new players who popped into the community, Rooster, you mad? Yeah, he's been in here. I want to say every time we've been streaming, and he's been super excited and put in a hell of a lot of work. I know Brown already shared a little information with us before. So really, really cool stuff. This is really exciting for a lot of people. And I hope this has been a good experience. Win or lose, here we are on District Rat Tail Farmers and Up in Smoke. Let's see who takes this one.
Oh no, what a mistake. What a mistake. They are not keeping up. They are not keeping up with what is going on, and they take their lethals and take them out immediately. They're allowed lethals on the last map. Oh no, this is horrible.
Sedair goes down by Ranger.
Oh shit.
I wasn't even looking.
Watch the grenades. Yeah, there comes the grenades. She's probably puzzled.
She gets a couple of hits hiding behind this green fence here. She's gonna have to play it safe. Doesn't want to get pinched though.
You got one behind the blue truck,
Ooh, yeah, nice shots. She moves back.
Can't see the other
Popsicle can take two. She's done this before.
Looking, can't see him anyway.
2-on-1 match.
I go back and.
Worst part is the OBJ is right there in front of the blue truck, so they got this down. They got this locked down real tight.
Hold on a second.
Yeah, good timing. She backs behind the concrete wall, getting the red at. Yep, there she goes. She just realized.
Oh, shit.
Yep, she just realized.
Fuck, man, I
Yeah,
forgot.
even when he said, man, it threw her off so bad.
We were able to fucking use packs. No.
Oh, I hate it. God, that breaks my heart for her,
No
dude.
way.
She's just
tell me about it.
Shit, man, that
God.
sucks.
We said this
fucking
over
sucks.
and over and over again before the tournament started. Man, read these rules. Know what you're getting into. It's very important to know what maps you're going into, what you can and what you can't do in these in each round. Unfortunately, man, just at the very beginning, she brought a C4. She placed it on the wall and she blew it up. So unfortunate.
Yeah, that's definitely going to take the wind out of their sails. They effectively lost this one. There is no coming back from this. They're going to go back to district, win or lose. The round up in smoke, unfortunately, will not proceed into the next round. But man, they put up a hell of a fight. Really exciting fights. The two incredibly talented, Sedator and Popsicle, like really talented players. Holy hell. Some of the things that they pulled off was miraculous. So kudos to you. Keep fighting and yeah, come join us as we watch the rest of this super sweet tournament.
On that last match, you had Rat Tail Farmers taking that win, Ranger getting a kill, Forsaken getting a kill. They got an ace. There was no kills or revives on Up in Smoke. I super hate that for Popsicle. I would just simply say this. I understand you didn't take the last two just by a technicality. I would just say, now, watch them take this win, man. They're probably going to take this win, I bet, because she's going to bring those grenades and she's going to blow them up to smithereens. That's the way I feel about it. But, yeah, unfortunately, not going to move on in the tournament. A simple mistake. Folks, read these rules, man. Really know what you're getting into. Know when. I mean, it's critical on the anything maps, anything goes map. You get two chances at that. One, the very first map, and then the very last map. That's it. The most critical times in the entire game. You got to keep up with that stuff. So, God, man.
Yeah, you know, despite her forgetfulness, the impacts and the grenades, the lethals, just they didn't work out for Rat Tail Farmers. Like they threw them, sure, but they weren't effective in any meaningful way in that round. So they weren't incredibly at a disadvantage. However, being stuck behind that green fence, I would say having impacts to throw at the blue truck would have been useful there. So I still understand the frustration, but
yeah, because look, man, she was taking them on. She was taking them on like a pro. So she had some nice blind fire going back and forth. She had great coverage. She backed off. She made them waste all of their grenades. She played like a pro, dude. She just needed all of her tools. Yeah, that's all, man. And honest to God, I think Sedator, I think he got a little confused too. Because he didn't say anything until after he dropped and he heard the grenades going off. So I think that's when it clicked for him too, man. It just slipped up, dude. It just slipped up and slipped past him. Truly hate it for him, man. That's tough. But here we go. We're going to start off with Up in Smoke on defense in district. With impacts, probably, or some type of grenades. They're going to bring some lethals this time. I'm betting anything on it. We'll see how they wrap up their tournament on this last map. Good luck to both. Nice spawn point, too.
Okay, you want to just go?
All right. Up in Smoke on defense. Behind the concrete wall in the center.
You're going to be coming down the main stairs to the right. So get across and then hold. Coming down here.
They're just going right for it. Sedator, Popsicle, not wasting any time, pushing up to red stairs, going to try to cut them off. But it doesn't look like that is where Rat Tail Farmers are.
All the difference in playing two against, having four players. Most of the time, someone's carrying Eagle Eye.
Back there. Hey, what's up?
Straight ahead, they've come through.
Got a street fight now with Sedator, Popsicle pushing up to the taxi, Rat Tail Farmer sitting behind the dumpsters, and it looks like Forsaken gets dropped. Those shots by Popsicle are incredible. Get her does, but now she's got to do a mano revive. Rat Tail Farmer still alive here, gets the grenades out and blows them away.
Nice work, buddy.
She says it's a nice experience. Lots and lots of laughs. And I mean, man, she caught some impacts right in between the eyes. She did great.
I'm going wide.
And basically, Rattail just got to get that laptop. And that's going to be it. Final score, 8-4. Rattail Farmers. Good games.
Really good fights. Really good fights. Yeah, I got to give credit to all players tonight. Ranger, Forsaken, Sedator, and Popsicle. You all played your hearts out. Incredible show. Really good shooting. Really good movement. Really good strategies. It does sound like they're going to be doing some fun rounds, so we can stick around for at least one of those, and then we'll head on out. But please, if you are new to the channel and you haven't followed already, please consider doing so, like Zach135635 did about 8 minutes ago. Thank you so much for that follow. And Razgirl, thank you so much for the bits donated tonight. Really appreciate you. And yeah, we also got a couple other follows a few days ago and yesterday even. Kira, ESP, and DJ Rage. Our community just keeps growing, gets bigger and bigger. We are here for you guys as much as you are here for us. So the more we grow, the more attention we can give to this title, and maybe push for a sequel. I mean, PSVR 2 was just announced, like the actual model. So that means it's got to be close, right? So FCE, are you working on a sequel? Come on, please.
Please tell us something, Firewall gods.
Come on, give us something.
Something.
Brown Pit coming in. He says, "Woo! What a game!" I said, "Good 9-3 for us." So
Brown Pit moves on.
Exciting score right there. Pretty close to this one. Up in smoke, getting one more than that round, or than that matchup. So
yeah, on that last match, you had Rattail Farmers that took that final win in district and a streak there too. A nice little ace that they take home and finish up with. Ranger with 1 kill, 2 revives. Forsaken with 1 kill. Over on my Up in Smoke, Popsicle was able to get a revive in on Sedator, but not enough to be able to wrap up the round. They couldn't overtake. Final score 8-4. They did a damn good job tonight. Small little technicality there, but other than that, Rattail Farmers did a damn good job tonight, man. And I mean, I do have to say, of all the maps and everything, Rattail Farmers overtook strong in the newsroom. They had 2 wins there. Rattail also had a strong in Gauntlet and in District. So heads up to all the other squads out there that are surviving this tournament. It's going to go to the next round like Rattail Farmers. Do your study. Go back to YouTube or go back to Twitch and watch these AHC fights, man, where we can show you maybe some other things about the other squad and how they run and how they play, especially in this situation where it's only 2 players. So it's a whole new strategy, a whole new thing, man. So great tournament so far. Very proud of our boy Brown Pit, and congratulations on your win, Brown Pit. 9-3. That's solid, strong. I might be wrong. Okay, nope. So just all these numbers just keep coming in, dude. So it's a lot of different squads, man. But
well, we got
only half of you.
Ranger running together in this friendly. I gotta say that's the powerhouse duo right there.
That's fun.
There's only 2 people over there. they brought in like a 4th person. Like, what?
Oh man, just really good sportsmanship all the way around, man. Everybody's they swapped up the teams here, so you've got, a lot of feedback going back and forth. Really good.
Yeah, positive vibes all around. It's the experience that you're going for, right? You're not necessarily going for the wins are nice. Wins are nice. I mean, if you're in a competitive environment, of course you want to win, but ultimately a lot of us know each other, and some of us are getting to know each other, and this is all for fun. It's all for fun, baby. And that's it.
Yeah, I would even say tonight. I'm going to see if I can find it really quick. I don't want to hold us up, but probably the best comment I saw all night was from Cantor. I made a comment about them losing tonight and said, well, at least you can come over to AHC and watch this fight and, make it all better. Cantor's comment to me is, no, man, was hella fun, no bad times. And that's a guy who lost, and he's out of the tournament tonight. That's the type of vibe that we're getting off of this tournament and these crews that are playing, man. It's just a fun tournament. Whether you win or you lose, man, it's just fun. And we're all networking with each other, basically, right? We're all making new friends, or we're fighting up against new teams we haven't even heard of before. It's a great combination. Crazy rules, man. Crazy rules. I can only warn everybody again, one more time. Go over the news. Popsicle's beating herself up right now. She did a damn good job tonight, and she was beast mode all night. Just to me, man, that one little thing, and it kind of threw everything off from there. But damn good games. They gave us a great show.
Yeah, I agree with everything you just said. Great community, great relationships, great networking, and great fights. I mean, we're starting to see some good players come out of the woodworks. They're brand new to the scene, but they've got some natural talent, and I'm excited to see what more this tournament has to offer, because so far it's been explosive as hell.
Absolutely. I want to say thank you to everyone in the chat tonight. Thank you for being a part of the show. Thank you for your opinion. Thanks for being a part of the polls, man. Thank you for being here. So you're the reason why we are here and why we even have a show. I also want to give a big shout out to Popsicle, who gave us her stream. She's over on Twitch. Please go over there. Give her a like. Follow her. I bet she gives out the best. She gave out some great comms. I was laughing all damn night. She talks like a sailor, but I thought it was awesome. So her name is Popsicle, POPSICLE _PU__Y. That's really her name. So I didn't do any of that. So there you go. That's her. Go give her a like. Go give her a subscribe. That's who gave me that stream. So thank you again, Popsicle, for the POV and everyone. Oh, and also thank you, Titch. Titch did all the production tonight. He kept us up. Even my microphone screwed up in the middle. He knew it. He fixed it. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tits. Thank you for being here.
If you guys want to go show some love to Forsaken over there on Twitch, it's IV and then Saken. It's spelled out phonetically, so you'll be able to find it. Just check it out. Probably still streaming too, so go over to Twitch and check the archives on the Firewall channel. Yeah, I think that's going to be it for us here at Amateur Hour Commentary. This has been a presentation of Brown's Super Sweet Tournament, and boy, was this a sweet one. We'll see you guys in the next couple of days, because we got some hot Firewall action coming up for the rest of the week. Be sure to tune in then, and we will see you there at tomorrow night, 9 o'clock.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m., you've got Suicide Squad versus Nastywood. Then on Friday, 9 p.m., UMAD versus The Gang. And then on Saturday, 9 p.m., Contra versus Bowman. So, bro, 4 days of Firewall, 9 p.m. every single night. Come to AHC. We'll be waiting for you. We'll be right here.
All right, all. Take care. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace out.